Hey guys, it's me, Florida Girl. Today I'm working on a project. Why don't you join me? So the project that you've caught me working on is replacing my old Yamaha Golf Cart's original light set with these really cool new LED lights from ZMoon. So here is what the packaging looks like, and what you receive inside are two lights and their mounting kit. Let me show you. This is the light that I still need to put on. So I've got this light left, and as you can see, it's my LED light, and all we have here are a positive and negative. That's it. That's all you get. In addition to that, you get a back mounting bracket that attaches to those two nuts you can hear wiggling around. We'll use these little guys to attach to those nuts, and then this larger bolt here will attach into the lighting housing itself. Well, first and foremost, I needed to be sure that I knew what I was doing before I ever brought this project to you, and I have gone ahead and connected the first light. Let's see what the difference is now that I have the two to compare. Okay, here are the comparisons. As you can see, the LED, which is on the left-hand side, is much brighter and whiter than the original yellow Yamaha light. So let's get to work on this. Here's how we're going to start. We're going to remove the screws from the original housing. Once I take these 4 screws out, this whole piece will come out, and then we need to disconnect the current light. Now what I did not reconnect was this little yellow light over here for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, it was difficult. Reason number 2, it's not that important. As you can see, this light is plenty bright without the addition of the little orange light on the side. Besides that, it's not really a blinker, and it doesn't really do anything other than be a side marker light. Don't forget, before you start, turn the golf cart off, turn the lights off. Okay, so at this point in time, all I have done is removed the 4 screws and brought the housing down. And if you look at my housing, you can see it's in pretty bad shape. It's damaged all along here, and this is really thin plastic. This is a early 1990s Yamaha Golf Cart, so my guess is the lights might be just about as old. They don't all come with lights, so what I'm going to do is take this all apart and use some black Gorilla Tape to kind of reinforce and tape this back together. Then I'm going to spray paint it, and all of that will happen after I disconnect right in here. So what I've got going on, these are white plugs. These will be pulled out, both of them, and they are what go back to that orange light that I was talking about. So I will not put these back into play. Down here, I have both my positive and my negative, and these are also plugged in, so I'm going to pull these out, and then we will get the next light ready. Okay, I have disconnected the little white guys, and it did require a pair of pliers to really give that a good pull. And again, I'm trying to be very as safe as I can with this because it's very fragile. The next thing I noticed is I need a pair of scissors, and what I've got to do is get up in here, and I'm going to have to cut the zip ties that are on this black protective material just so that I can get to these 2 guys and completely remove them from this part. Okay, it's up on my workbench now. Here is the entire light assembly as it comes out of the golf cart. So the next thing I'm going to do is take this nut off so that I can completely remove the light that's currently in there, and then I can get to work on fixing my old broken housing. Okay, let's get you all caught up. I have placed on the little ends and I have crimped them. So far the only thing I've had to purchase was this little package of adapters. I'll have 11 million of them for the rest of my life. I only needed 4, but I've got plenty of them now. So these will go into the female that was already on the golf cart, and now it is all wired up and ready. The next thing I'm going to do is attach the mounting bracket to the housing now that I've spray painted it and taped it back together. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is place this mounting bracket on. But first, before I mount down the small screws, I need to put that big bolt into place. Now I have the screws in place, the mount is attached to the light, and I have the big bolt ready. My wiring harness is going to come out of the left-hand side, and the next thing I'm going to need to do is make a new hole up here for the bolt. I've got my drill ready, and I made sure that my bit was the same size, just a little bit bigger than the actual bolt itself. Okay, I now have my hole drilled in the top, and I drilled one, if you can see it there, in the top left, so that I've got a place to feed these wires. My next job is to feed the wires and the bolt through both holes and set this into the housing. Alright everybody, this is what it looks like. I've got the wire coming out the side, I have the nut coming out of the top, and as you can see, I've got the light inside the housing. And we're losing light quickly as the sun is going down, so I've got to hurry. Returning now to the front of the golf cart, I have my newly painted, newly refixed new light all ready to go into place. So now what I'm going to have to do is put this in here, and once I get in there, I'm going to take my positive and negative and mate them to my positive and negative females that are already in place inside the golf cart. Okay, I have placed the light inside the proper hole, and now all that is left is to screw it all back into place and turn the lights on. Okay, both of my new lights from ZMoon are now in place. Oh boy, it's the big test. Let's go flip the power. Come on. Alright, over here, we'll flip up the power and the lights, and let's see what happens. Oh, that's not what I expected. Huh. Whoops! I had not turned the golf cart on. Oh my gosh, people. Wow. Alright, I am so very proud of me. This is, once again, can we see? The new ZMoon LED light bar in my Yamaha Golf Cart. People, I am going to be blowing the night away. This is awesome. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed my adventure. And this has been assembling a light kit with somebody who knows nothing about electric. It was fun. As always, thanks for watching Florida Girl Adventures. Now the lights are going out.